Oh my god. Finally. You know, it's really taken me long enough to get myself into New Vegas here. But at least I'm finally getting it sorted out. The Strip. I'm amazed that I've managed to stay away from this place as long as I have, given the name of the game. And, well, I mean, I could have come in more than once. But anyways.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Thanks? What's the reason, though?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Well then, thanks for the free advice. I didn't get your name, by the way.
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Really? You must have quite a tale to tell.
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Sounds like you've led a varied life. I'd love to hear some of your stories someday, but right now I have some business to get to. Thanks for the tip, though.
Later.
What the hell are you doing? Oh my god.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
A credit check? What's that for?
Admission to the Strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the Strip.
Oh, well, in that case I've got this passport.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
That was easy. Who would have imagined that a Securitron could moonwalk, though? Step over this dead dude. The Strip! Oh, yeah. Check this place out. Oh, man, it's bopping around here.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Oh, Victor. What are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
Oh, wait, the guy who owns the Strip wants to talk to me? Why's the invitation coming through a robot?
Well now, it was Mr. House that made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I can do is pass on his message. Don't dawdle. He'll be waiting.
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to have words with your commanding officer after this.
Why do they call it a monorail? It's a train. A
Have
train.
a mind to throw you on and sell and let you
leaving
sweat
already?
Oh, this place is great. Love it already. Man.
Look
Come
alive,
on.
guys.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Easy to hide weapons.
Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip.
Well, why would I need to hide a weapon on me?
Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table.
You make a good point. Let's see what you got.
Take a look at these beauties.
Alright, I think that this will do.
Guys, you're on NCR time.
Wowee. Place looks great.
I swear, the monorail is just ahead.
Hey, V. Give you some... There we go. She's got her backup fist weapon now. Let's head right up into the 38. Let's talk to Mr. House. Victor.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Thanks, Victor. I'll be on my way then.
I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Is that so? Well, I guess I'll have to head up by myself then.
Come back soon now.
Cool. ominous. Place has obviously been sealed up. Well, alright, let's head in. Oh, jeez. Really creepy in here. Victor?
Where
Again?
to, partner?
Up to the penthouse, I guess. You'd figure that this place is more...
Enjoy all the Vegas Strip has to offer.
This place is freaking desolate compared to the strip down below. House.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
What the hell are you?
A crude question, crudely asked. I'll be happy to satisfy your rambunctious curiosity at a more appropriate moment. But now I'll repeat my question. What do you make of what you've seen?
Oh, you mean New Vegas. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a city quite like this. One of a kind.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
That she does. So, let's get on to more pressing matters, shall we? Let's start off with why you're giving me the VIP treatment. I'm just a courier. No one comes or goes from this place. What makes me so special?
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Well then, let's just get straight to business.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Well, that's a good start. But well below market price.
Very well. 5 times the bonus. Not 1 cap more.
We both know the chip is worth far more than that.
My offer far exceeds the original terms of your contract, which, I will remind you, already obligates you to deliver the chip.
Well, you do have me there, Mr. House. Touché. I'll get you your chip and I won't ask for any more money.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Well, given this meeting was a long time coming, I do have a few questions I want to ask.
What did you wish to know?
Well, let's start off with the platinum chip. I clearly know that it's worth a great deal to you, but I don't actually know what its purpose is.
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
The less I know, the less I care. Catch my drift?
You have a contract to fulfill, a delivery to make. If you can't hold to a contract simply for the ethic of holding to a contract, you're worthless to me.
Alright. But if the chip's so valuable to you, why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
That it was, Mr. House. Which brings me to another topic. Benny. He has the chip. Why don't you just send your robots into the tops to arrest him?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
Well, since we're on the topic of Benny, why don't you tell me a little bit more about him? He certainly caused me enough trouble.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Benny? A protege? Why would you need one?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Oh, you're so kind. So, any clue why Benny betrayed you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Well, why didn't you intervene sooner? When Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Goodsprings is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determine the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
I see. All caution, no compassion with you. Well, given how calculating you are, do you have any particularly good ideas about how I can get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Well, say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
And any ideas about how I could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
Actually, now that I think about it, aren't the chairmen your employees? Don't they take orders from you?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Why can't you be the one to tell Swank?
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the 3 families, or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the Tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
I see. Well, that's just about everything I need to know, Mr. House. Certainly there's more that we could talk about, but I'm rather eager to pay Benny a visit.
Well enough. Be on your way.
Alright, now that I got that, let's talk to Jane here.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
Well, you could tell me, what is this place?
This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino. Or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
Really? What can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neurocomputational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So you're a copy of a dead woman? What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Oh, I really don't want to think about that.
Then maybe you shouldn't pry into a lady's particulars, hmm?
Well, either way, sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
Right. There's something else I wanted to ask you, though. What's up with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Well, I already have some snow globes for Mr. House's collection.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure talking with you, Jane. I'll just be on my way. Oh, finally, back on the...
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Oh my god. Aren't I just Mr. Popular all of a sudden? V, let's get moving again, hey?
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting.
Wow.
Oh.
That's crazy.
What is?
I thought nobody has ever been inside that place. That one must be important around here.
Check that out. He just left the Lucky 38.
Damn, and he looks good to me, too.
Without even knowing it, you go ahead and do something impressive just by walking into a building. That's all it takes. I'm gonna be a high roller in New Vegas in no time. Anyhow, the Tops. Not a bad casino. Not my favorite, though. Just hop right inside.
Hey, fellow. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure. Here.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Well, you could start by telling me what you did with my weapons.
Relax, baby. The safe is houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection.
Right. I guess I'll just trust you on that.
Have a good time, baby.
Okay. Well, I need to talk with the second in command, like House mentioned. Here we go, Swank. Hey.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
Well, I guess I could start with, you. What's your name?
Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. This is my joint.
Oh, your joint? I thought Benny ran this place.
Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the Tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig?
Oh. Well, in that case, I'm looking to make a few extra caps. Got any jobs you need done?
You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts.
I'll be certain to check him out sometime. There is something else I need to talk to you about. Something you should probably know about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I don't think you're gonna like it. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me. Stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver to Mr. House.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
Yeah. I've got plenty of evidence that proves Benny tried to kill me.
Yeah? What else you got?
Well, to start, I found all of these cigarette butts by the grave he buried me in.
Huh. Well, yeah, okay, these are Benny's brand, and they ain't too common. You got anything else?
I also found this lighter in Boulder City. He dropped it when he tried to kill his partners.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
I think that that's more than enough. You?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
I like the way you think, Swank. I'll head up and have a look.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
What's back here? Whoa. Whoa. What the?
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
Well... What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Never left this place. Well, what are you doing here?
Good question. My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House? How'd you end up here?
As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice! Very, very nice!
Whoa, wait. Benny reprogrammed a Securitron. All by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Ah. Julie. Guess it can't be helped. Ah. You wouldn't by any chance happen to know something about a platinum chip, would you? What it's for, maybe?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
Well, wait. If it's a data storage chip, what's Benny planning on doing with it?
Hey, Mama, what's the hash?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
Oh, he's planning a coup. I have to say, Yes Man, you're very forthcoming with all the information here.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yeah. Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Don't worry about it, Yes Man. I think after our little chat here, I need to get going.
Come back later if you need anything.
Hello.
Alright. Swank.
You back. Find anything?
Oh, I found something alright. Benny's managed to reprogram Securitron. He's trying to take over the strip.
He's what? Ah, jeez. Jeez, this is really bad. What are you gonna do?
I was thinking maybe I'd talk to the man. Maybe we could work out a deal.
Yeah, that's ballsy. Good luck with that.
Gonna need every bit of luck I can get, Swank. And
Hey,
in all
there's the high
reality,
roller.
given how slippery of a fish, how greasy of a slime ball, how sewer-sucking Benny is, this might be a really bad idea. But,
Hey, there's the high
I
roller.
like trying to talk my way out.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Boo. Seems like you need to work on your marksmanship a little bit.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
Oh, the jig's up, Benny. I had a chat with Yes Man.
Baby, this is not the place to go talking about that. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
Give me one good reason not to kill you.
You want a reason? How about 4? They're called bodyguards, and every one of them is packing. Me too, so baby makes 5. Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed, and not with some holdout pea shooter like maybe you smuggled through security. Anyhow, baby, you didn't come here for vengeance. You came to get clued in. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
Well, what did you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Oh, well, the suite's a nice touch. But someone's got to pay for my contract.
Where's my manners? Here's some cash up front. There'll be more where that came from. Wait for me in the presidential suite. We got a future together, you and me. It's time we got started. I comped you the prez so we can talk there, hey? No need to keep tugging at my sleeve.
Oh, what the heck? Decided
Keep
to start
those hands where I can see them.
speaking again on its own. Alright, let's head up to the suite. I gotta say, I'm not entirely certain that I should have done this. Oh, hey, level up. Eh, not bad, alright. So, let's put 5 into barter. Another 5 into speech, because I'd like to be able to talk my way out of more situations. 5 into science, trying to get that up to 75. Put the last one into medicine. And we are at a perk level, level 20. 2/3 of the way through the original levels in the game. So now I'm going to take Pack Rat here, okay, because I've been meaning to take it for a long time. I'd love to take Demolition Expert for the 3rd time, but I think that I'll be okay for now. And something else that I would really love to take, because it's a level 20 perk, is Grim Reaper Spirit. Because I'm a VATS-oriented character, but it's just not an option in comparison to Pack Rat. I just wanted to get Pack Rat out of the way. So anyway, let's, I'm just gonna nick all of this booze, because a bunch of it is useful for crafting recipes. Specifically making, I believe it's the mantis steak or something. I don't quite remember. It takes like honey mesquite, wine, and mantis forearms or something to make the stuff. Oh, hey, Pilgrim's Illustrated. Use this right away. Alright. And, meeting people. Alright. I should actually, I should probably go ahead and try to get out of here, so...
Baby, this little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've caused plenty enough trouble as is. You've forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose.
I figured you'd do something like this. The least you could do is answer some of my questions first.
A lifelong learner is you, eh? Then make your questions count, because your lifelong is running life short.
All I am is a courier, trying to fulfill my contract.
All this is just work ethic run wild? That's your line? I don't know. Can you get it through your thick skull to leave me and the chip alone? If bullets can't get through, what hope is there?
My skull isn't thick to forgiveness.
Color me unconvinced. The safe bet is to cash you out.
You know that you're a lying, cheating bastard, right?
Baby, getting outplayed and getting cheated ain't the same thing. I get it. You're sore. A Crumb's life is painful, full of disappointments.
You know that I'm going to come after you, right?
That temper of yours. Kind of why this conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all. It's been a gas.
Oh, great. Oh.
Over here!
Okay, I got my gun.
You like that?
I probably should have put on my armor.
You like that?
Okay. Die. Oh. They're not wearing combat armor. They go down pretty easy. Let's take this one out. Oh my god, he was lighting a stick of dynamite there. Alright. Well, House certainly isn't going to be happy about this. I think I'm just going to loot everything off these bodies. And, I guess I gotta be the Baron of Bad News. I better get out of this casino.